Last week's Apple Worldwide Developer Conference brought us news about new software and hardware, including refreshes to the company's tablet lineup. That includes this guy right here, the new 12.9-inch iPad Pro. With an upgraded screen, new processor, and new storage options, is this the iPad for you? I'm Stephen Shank with PhoneArena. My full review of the 12.9-inch iPad Pro is coming soon, but for now, let's get started with an unboxing. This is the new 12.9-inch second-gen iPad Pro, and as you can see, it's a tablet so large it barely fits in the frame of my camera here. Introduced at WWDC 2017 last week, we've got a number of upgrades to look at, but first of all, let's talk about storage. Now, as always, there are lots of different configurations you can get for the iPad. Last time, with the original 12.9-inch iPad Pro, you had your choice of 32, 128, or 256 gigs of storage. This time, though, Apple is supersizing all of those, and instead we have our choice of 64, 256, or an epic 512 gigabytes. This is our base option here, the 64 gigabyte Wi-Fi only edition. It's going to start at $700. Those other storage options bump the price up to $800 or $1,100 respectively. And if you want to go with cellular connectivity, that's going to add another $130 on top of that. Let's go ahead and try getting this guy open here. This is a tight fit with Apple's box tolerances. We're getting a little bit of a vacuum, but yeah, that's coming off. I'm going to pop this guy down here so we can still enjoy the nice artwork while checking out the rest of the packaging. Otherwise, that would not fit in frame. Here we have it, 12.9 inches. My lord, that's big. You know, I haven't had a lot of experience with the original 12.9-inch iPad Pro, so I am just, I'm taking in the sheer size of this thing. This is impressive. We have three color options, your choice of silver, space gray, or gold. We went with the silver here. Let's peel this protective coating off. I love that sound. And look at the actual, oh man. For people who love pulling off screen protectors, doing one this size is a real treat. There we go. Look how shiny she is. A nice beveled edge around there. Quad speakers, just like before. Let's power this. Actually, let's put this to the side for a second. We'll check out the rest of the hardware here. Very Spartan packaging. Apple knows how to do minimalistic design. Real quick introduction card here, telling us the locations of our sleep-wake button, volume rocker, and of course the Touch ID. There's no taptic engine here. This is still the old-fashioned clicky Touch ID. This is a second-gen sensor, so it should be quite nice for our purposes. Really fine print warranty card there, and oh yeah, gotta have the Apple stickers. But that rounds out the documentation in here. Other than that, we've just got our charger. Nicely protected, just like everything, to keep that shiny gloss finish. Of course, I drop it immediately. Our Apple charger and our USB to Lightning cable for powering this guy on. I think that's it. This is not coming on. Let's power this guy up as we talk a little bit about what to expect from the hardware here. So probably the biggest change with this new second-gen model is the new processor. The Apple's A10X chip should give what Apple claims to be a 30% improvement in processing, 40% improvement in graphics over the original, the A9X we had in the first 12.9-incher. We also have the display is the same size and resolution, but we do get an upgrade to the color gamut as well as higher refresh rates. This should make the colors pop a little bit more. We also have some camera upgrades. This now went from 1.2 to 7 megapixels up front. And around back, we have a new 12 megapixel camera on here. We know you're not going to shoot a lot of video with any tablet, let alone one this gigantic, but it can now support 4K video if you are in a position where you have to get something filmed and this is all you have. Let's go ahead and set this guy up real quick. Okay, pausing the video here. All right, we've got the new iPad Pro 12.9-inch all set up and ready to go, and man, this is just insanely smooth here. I don't know if this has to do with the higher refresh rate of the panel or the power of the A10X chip, but this is like melted butter. This is better than regular butter. That's incredible. We're running iOS 10.3.2 on here. We know 11 was just announced at WWDC, and that's going to be hitting this guy in the fall. You want to get a beta right now, you're welcome to it, but 10.3.2 on here out of the box. Take a quick look at the settings here. So you're running the 64 gig model. Man, this is just Yeah, for someone who hasn't used an iPad this size before, this is just shocking how much space I have to work with. Split screen multitasking is going to look really impressive on this guy. We're going to save that for the full review though. For now though, this has been just a real quick unboxing of the iPad 12.9-inch iPad Pro 12.9-inch second gen. I'm Stephen Cheng with PhoneArena. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for that full review coming up soon.